Okay. So, right now, okay. So I've got 561 spam emails. And I don't know why I get so many. This is actually, so they delete every 30 days. Oh, here's one. YouTube, now live. Well, that can go not junk. Yeah, I don't know why that got sent to M. Shivak. Yeah, I guess I'm giving away my email right now, but yeah, so I get all these junk emails, and so we're gonna go ahead and unsubscribe. But to unsubscribe, you gotta put it in the inbox or whatever, right? Yeah. I wonder how this chat works. I can see a chat, but I don't know how to like hide all this window. I don't really care. So 560 junk emails. Might as well get started. I guess you're gonna see my other emails, but whatever. Now, is unsubscribing from all these emails, does it actually do anything, or does it subscribe me to more emails? That is the question that I want to answer by doing this. Wait. Didn't I just put this one? Okay. I got the same email. Or did I put this in junk? I don't know. I'm just gonna, I don't know what I should do with it. Delete it. I wish I could open links. But you have to move the message to the inbox to open the link. I guess what I could do is just copy this link and paste it here. And then I can just kind of go through. See, the funny thing about all these is that, look, like, you see the different subjects, like they look pretty different. Like this one's Easter Bunny personalized letters, and this one's 2 audiobooks for free, but the links, you know, this form or whatever, they all look the same. So they're obviously being sent by some overarching thing, you know, Pulsey.chestwagon.press. These all look the same. So that has me thinking, it doesn't give me a lot of hope that I'm actually going to be unsubscribing. This one looks interesting. Top meal delivery services, click here to find more. Now this is one, doesn't look like I can unsub. I'm going to move this to inbox and see what it looks like. Because all it is 2 links. I'm going to download the pictures. See? Visit here if you don't know. Let's see what this looks like. Looks exactly the same. Oh. And then it goes right to my junk again. That's interesting. Yeah, I figured this would take a while. It's honestly going a lot faster than I thought. Because I thought I would have to move on to inbox. eHarmony partner, that's a good one. I just watched V for Vendetta. Pretty good movie for the times. Spoiler alert, about to spoil the whole movie. The government controls people because they created this virus and they spread it out throughout the country to sort of instill fear in people. And so now the government's like a 1984 Big Brother type deal. It was pretty good. Oh, here's a different one. Natalie Portman's pretty hot, so it's always a good time. Not that I only watched it because Natalie Portman was in it. I watched it because I wanted to see a good movie. I don't just watch movies because there's pretty women in it. Or little women, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is going downhill fast. I'm kind of whispering because it is midnight. And I do have roommates. And I mean, they probably already think I'm crazy. But this probably wouldn't help. Oh my god. My coaster was attached to my cup and then I picked up the cup. Goddamn coronavirus. Increasing condensation levels. See, so you wonder, do all these different companies just use the same unsubscribe system? Or is this just completely spam? Like, I think it's just completely spam and they're all just sent by the same company. Well, obviously, like, these people are obviously trying to sell something. It's not just viruses, you know. But whoever they paid it. Whatever big company they send stuff to handle their unsubscribe thing. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna try not to whisper. But it's hard because when I usually talk to myself, I whisper. Not that I talk to myself a lot. I do talk to myself a lot, but it's how I cope with everything. I talk to myself. I think everyone talks to themselves, but does everyone talk to themselves out loud? I don't know. I don't know everyone that well. And I only talk to myself when I'm alone, so I'm not with people when they're alone, so how would I know? Yeah, but V for Vendetta was pretty good. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like... My roommate said it was a classic. I wouldn't say it's a classic. I was honestly a little bit underwhelmed, but it's probably just because I don't understand movies with deeper meaning. Because I'm just dumb. Hell yeah. Okay, so see, you can see all the emails from Saturday. I don't know why I get so many. Look at this. 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 7:45, 8:20, 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10, 10:45, 11:20, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 2. Like, they just don't stop. I never used to get this many. And, like, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if these kept coming in. But the problem is, I think so many are coming in that my spam filter is not able to keep up. So, a lot, like, a good amount of these, okay, not 600, probably maybe 3-4 of these a week come into my main inbox, but I would rather have 0. I don't want to see, this dumb shiz in my inbox. So I'm taking a stand. Been wanting to do this for a while. And now that I have an excuse to stay home and not go to social events, why not do it now? Let's talk about love. Never mind. That's a bad idea. About to end this stream real quick. Look at how much farther I have to go. Just think about this. If this takes me, I don't know, I can do like 2 a minute, say, 3 a minute maybe. It's still gonna take me take me 3 hours. That's insanity. That is insanity. And I'm not going to be going like all the way through. Like, I'm not a machine. I am a computer science. I'm a computer engineering major. Maybe I could make a script that just unsubscribes me from these things. Well, that's what the spam, that's what the junk email folder is supposed to do. It's supposed to be automatically filtering things that are sent to my inbox to my junk, right? So why whatever script it's running is failing? So I have to come in here and manually do it because the system failed. And the human factor is the only thing that can ensure complete success. So thanks a lot. software. You know, we should just go back to the Stone Age where we didn't have to worry about checking software and all this technical boogaloo that's going on right now in today's world. Just think, if the coronavirus was a thing, well, I guess that was a Spanish flu. If there was a virus like this back when you couldn't just message every single person on the planet in 5 minutes through a tweet and be like, hey, there's a deadly virus, everyone stay inside, what would we do? We'd probably just hear about our aunt getting really sick. We get it in the newspaper the next day. We get like daily updates. Be like, yeah. The point I'm trying to make is that technology, well, I don't know, technology's pretty good though too, because without it, ooh, that's supposed to be touching my face. What is this? This is not what I want to see. The point I'm trying to make is that I'm not trying to make a point, I'm just talking out of my ass. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because I don't have anything worthwhile to talk about. I do, but I don't know if I should be talking about that on the internet. Because the internet is an archive. Once you put something on the internet, oh, you think you can delete it? No, it's on there. Oh, welcome to 2005, baby. Sorry. Oh. Like, okay. I've been thinking about this ever since I saw the movie Contagion. And that's even more relevant than V for Vendetta. Jesus. That one is crazy. See, this is the same company, so I could be like, oh, if I recognize the name, I'll just skip it, but it's just, it's mindless right now, so I'm not gonna look at the names over here. But like, oh, there it is again. Oh God. I'm trying not to use Kleenex, because what if I need it eventually? And you can't buy them at the stores. Oh, I hate headsets. Oh my God. I hate this. Oh no. You can see all my emails. Whatever. No one's gonna watch this. Oh man. I don't know. I could delve into that, but like that might just be too depressing. This one, I know my first name and last name. That's interesting. Most of them, they just know M. Shivak. You can send an unsubscribe request to an actual address, and it's called. There's no way that's real. There's no way any of this is real. It's just subscribing me to more stuff. don't know. I feel like there's some, what's the word, integrity to these unsubscribe things, because some of them actually have, you know, it used to be different. I used to get a different kind of spam, not this just onslaught, like every 45 minutes. I don't know how this happened. I have some theories. I could delve into those. I could delve into the theories on why I'm getting so many. But, what was I talking about? Oh my god. It's actually just embarrassing. I can't stop grinding though, so I can't stop and think about it. I was saying, oh my god, let me take a breather here. Oh yeah, why I'm getting these emails. I used to get a different kind of spam email, right? I used to get, emails that, like, they weren't like this onslaught. They were different. They were sent from individual companies. They weren't, spearheaded by some huge, like, mass email. Whoever is sending these out on behalf of the companies, you know what I mean? It used to just be, like, by the company, and so you could unsubscribe, and they'd all have their separate, unsubscribe. You'd actually go to their website, and it would be something like this, and you don't subscribe. But now, some big thing is, my Outlook is not responding. Wonderful. It must mean this email is just absolutely... Okay. So this is cursed. Look at this. What the hell? What is this? And it's getting bigger. There's something wrong. So this just scares me. What's this? There's a new breed of spam emails. I thought we were past this. This is just... It keeps going. Welcome to a free container of protein. I think I gotta keep going. There might be... I don't know though. I don't know if there's a light at the end of this tunnel. It might just be the emails. What in the world? I'm gonna move this one inbox because this one's special. See if there's anything that's gonna crash my Outlook again. Jesus. My mouth has been very dry lately, like cotton mouth, like, when you, I used to run cross country, I always used to get like this, when, after you run, mouth is so dry, but now it's just happening like normally. I don't understand. Like, is it because I'm getting older? Because my mom drinks a lot of water. But I don't know. I'm not really sure. I had a theory because it's Saturday night, but this happens. I don't know, it feels like worse tonight. I think it might be because I had a theory that it was because I hadn't drank in a week. Drank alcohol. And so it's like a withdrawal thing. Like my body's expecting liquids, a lot of liquids, because it's a Saturday night. I usually drink on the weekends, but I'm not this weekend just because nobody wants to really do anything. But my body's expecting it. I'm like Pavlov's salivating dog, but instead of salivating, my mouth's getting dry because it's used to all these liquids on a given night. But I'm not giving it those liquids, so. Ooh. Oh. Let's try this one again. Crepe Erase Skincare. So some of these are from the same company, so maybe I just have to unsubscribe from those. But I'll go all the way. Because the thing is, like, okay, I'm seeing these recurring companies pop up, but I look through this junk email folder from time to time because I get the ones in my inbox, and I just see this huge number. It's definitely, this is low. It's usually like 800, I feel like. Or 1,000. Uh-oh. We're supposed to see that? It's usually like 800 or 1,000, I feel like. Actually, I don't know. It's just a big number. I'm definitely going to start getting carpal tunnel feelings. Just the repetitive motion. I'm starting to feel it already. It's only been half an hour. Oh, it's only been half an hour. Oh God, I'm never going to finish this. I'm going until I feel pretty confident that I can stay up long enough to do all this. I don't know if YouTube has a limit. Stream length? I don't think they do. I'm more worried about my Wi-Fi just going out, because that happens a lot in this bedroom. I don't know why, but it just does. The signal isn't strong enough, or I was thinking, like, it's weird because the signal is completely fine, and then it just cuts. Like, it's not like it's slow or anything, it just cuts. So, I don't know, I was thinking maybe, like, it has an amount of devices that can connect to the router limit, and when a new device connects, it just cuts it off. But that's like conspiracy, because it's not like people are connecting new devices all the time, but it just happens so specifically sometimes, like at a certain time. It doesn't happen during the day, I feel like. Well, I guess I'm not here during the day that much, but it seems to happen at like 11 p.m. a lot. But maybe that's just when I'm on my laptop in here. I don't know. I could talk a lot about conspiracies, but like not your normal everyday conspiracies, like just some personal conspiracies, right? Oh, who says right after everything? They're just not right. Oh, I don't. Oh. Who says that? Who says that? Oh yeah, that Martin Cabello. Martin Cabello, yeah. He always says right, like at the end of his sentences. He's just saying he's just insane. Well, I don't know, like, it's weird. It's weird because he has autism. So, like, you see him, and you're like, this guy's insane, but then he actually has a mental illness, and you're like, I don't feel comfortable, like, laughing at this, because this guy actually has a problem. It's, yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyways, yeah, conspiracies, personal conspiracies, so, I don't know how much of this I can talk about, you know, I don't know if I'll live to see another day. I'm gonna have to take that risk, though. I'm gonna have to take that risk. So, I have 2 roommates, right? One of my roommates, pretty, like, we're good enough friends that we hang out sometimes on the weekends and are able to talk without it being too awkward. Then I have this other roommate, right? This other roommate who is the kind of guy who, well, I don't know if it's like the kind of guy, but he just doesn't come out of his room that often. He comes out of his room to, you know, he doesn't spend any time in the living room like me and my other roommate. He comes out to eat, do laundry, leave the house, you know. He lives in his room. He doesn't live in the house. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I'm the kind of person who needs to, in order for me to, like, become friends with someone, I think this probably applies for everyone, but I need to spend a lot of time with them. And if he's only out, you know, if we only have an opportunity to talk to each other on the chance that we are eating dinner at the same time, and that doesn't really give us a lot of opportunity to talk. So anyways, this is all what's the word? Unimportant, irrelevant details. I'm just trying to paint the picture. So, anyways, yeah. I don't talk to him that much. He stays in his room a lot. So, and I'm running out, and this is what he does. He just leaves a lot. And he, like, has a backpack, and he doesn't say where he's going. He does that thing where you're leaving, and I know it's a thing because I've done it before. You're leaving and you just say see ya right as you're opening the door, so you can't, like, there's no chance for the other person to, like, ask where you're going, or, I mean, you could. If I was friends with them, I probably would, but, like, it's just like, bye, that's all you can say before he's out the door. See you. This is so, like, okay, never mind. My mouth is dry. I'm trying to fight it, I'm trying to fight the withdrawal here. I don't know if it's withdrawal, but if it is, I'm fighting it. So anyways, this guy, my roommate, keeps going places, and it's like, where are you going? Where are you going? And my landlord, who I'm renting from, lives. It's kind of weird because he lives next door, and I guess whenever this house went up for sale, him and his wife bought it, and now they're renting it out. But the even weirder thing is he has a study, like a library type room with like a desk and whatever, in this house, right next to my roommate's bedroom. And he only goes in there, I've only seen him, like this whole time I've been here, which is this semester, like January to now, I've only seen him like 3-4 times in here. And he said that like he's not going to be here too. I'm talking about my landlord. But it's just weird when he is, because he's just never here, and like he just walks in, because he does own the place, and he does have like a study here. But yeah, it's just weird. And then he just leaves, and he's kind of, your landlord tries to make like small talk. I don't know. It might just be me. I'm just horrible at small talk, but yeah, like he just tries to say things. Like, just a couple of interactions that we've had have just been weird. Like, he'll ask me a question, and then I'll answer it, and then he just, like, neither of us will say anything, and he'll be like, he'll just stare, like he's expecting me to say, like, the answer wasn't good enough, and I have to say more or something. And I don't have anything more to say, because that's not how I roll, okay? If you ask me a question, then I'm going to answer it, and that's usually all you're going to get, because I just suck at conversations. But okay, I am so bad at getting to the point. The point is, he's in here sometimes, it's weird. My roommate leaves sometimes, and there's weird aura about him. Like, what are they doing? What is my landlord doing here? What is my roommate not doing here? Like, where is he? What is he doing in his room all the time? There's all this secrecy, and I've determined that they are working together, and there's I don't know if it's criminal activity, I don't know if it's for the FBI, for the government, I don't know what it's for, but it's something that they are trying to hide from me, because they know that I have the power. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily me. I think it's just our landlord. I think this is the perfect cover-up, right? My roommate says that he was here last semester, right? And he says he's going to be here next semester. And that's all he says, right? How long has he been here, really, though? You know? How long has he really been here? Shoot, I lost my train of thought. But I'm just trying to say they're up to no good. Oh, these are my favorite ones. I don't know where these ones come from. had these things with these tags. But yeah, these ones, I gotta move these to these ones are just incredible. I don't know where they come from, but they're amazing. Okay, so I'm sure I had something else to talk about, but I don't even know. I keep seeing that Crepe Erased. But this says Crepe Erased Advanced. The other one was Crepe Erased Skincare. What am I supposed to do? But yeah, I think I had something to say, but I don't remember now. I'm trying to say is my landlord and my roommate are working together. I don't know what they're doing. I'm going to figure it out because they're trying to hide it. Oh yeah, I was going to say, this is the perfect cover-up, right? What is that? You want to see that? It's a perfect cover-up. Renting out a place to people, and you say, oh, it's a 3-bedroom house, right? And since my roommate is, my age, or he looks my age, we don't know the specifics on that, it's perfect. He's renting out this place to students, or people that look like students, and it's a 3-bedroom house, but he really only rents it out to 2 people and his partner. Think about that. And his study, which has a lot of books lining around the walls. What does that mean? Our house also does not have a basement room with a lot of books on the walls, a lot of opportunity for hidden switch. I'm just saying something does not add up, and I'm not going to be just fooled by living here. I'm not going to be, I can't just let this happen. That's what I'm trying to say. And, okay, the other thing is we keep getting mail for some guy who I don't even know. Well, like a lot of mail, like 80% of the mail that comes in is for this guy. And I mean, normally you would think it's just, it's a previous tenant because, renting, people come and go, they forget to change their address, whatever. But a smart intellectual would think this is a cover-up. This is a code name. This is something deeper. I should probably stop talking about this. Oh my god, this headset is just ridiculous. I wish I could just take the mic out and just use it because I don't need. I just want to use it for the mic. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, and then so yeah, there's this guy that keeps sending us, we keep getting mail for. It's just piling up, So this is one I can't unsubscribe from, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that one. We'll put that in the inbox. But yeah, and then let me tell you what else.
There's this our landlord lives next door, and he has 2 big dogs. Yeah, he's got 2 big dogs that just, I kid you not, they're twins, which I don't even know if dogs can be twins. I don't think that's even a thing. Or because they look exactly the same, they're just manufactured. They're just manufactured, and he tests out new prototypes in the backyard. I mean, wake up, people. Come on. Like, you really think you can get this past me? It's unbelievable. They think they're so slick. They think they're all that. Unbelievable. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is actually... That's not junk. So see this Pulsey. 5-pike cat, whatever this is the culprit. But see, I've never even seen this. I've never seen this look about this website. I've seen other, like when I unsubscribe from in my inbox, I stopped doing that because it stopped working. But it didn't look like this. Wild Alaskan seafood. I'll stop doing the Wild Alaskan seafood because I know that one. Let's see if I can get through this any quicker. But yeah, that's just a little conspiracy I've been working on, researching on, and if this channel, goes. I mean, I don't want to say goes dead because it's a dead channel already. But if videos stop being put out, then you know that I was right. Or I got coronavirus and died, but one of those things happened. Okay, I'm getting a lot of broken links. Okay, there we go. I thought maybe something was wrong. Sippy Loan. I've seen that one a lot. But yeah. Yeah, probably now that I've talked about it, released it lively, like I did just have, that's probably not good for me. But, I don't know, might what am I trying to say? Yeah, okay. Great entertainment here. It might provide some, I can't think of the word, advocacy? Outlook, some information for other theorists like me, other activists. Get the word out. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so maybe these links break after like a couple days because all of these. This might get a lot quicker because all of these links are just broken. Oh, I got an idea. Oh my gosh. So smart. Oh, can you believe this? Can you believe this? Wow. I just unlocked the next level. You worked for it. You earned it. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I can pull a little, let's see what happens if I do
see. I don't know if that's quicker or not. Uh-oh. Okay, we're getting a big email again. I've been playing the new Ori game, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's hard. I forgot, like, the boss battles are hard. I don't know how I feel about hard games. They're just kind of, you play them, and then you can't beat it sometimes, and then you get mad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. That one's dead too. All these links are dead. This might be a lot shorter than I thought. Maybe I should rename the stream copying and pasting links into Google Chrome because I'm not actually unsubscribing from anything. So if these no such host or whatever, what is happening right now? Are they just sending the email and they're just hosting the website for, because all the links are different. Are they just hosting the website for, I mean, these were sent on Monday, so that was 5 days ago. Are they just sending this out and then just killing the website after like a couple days, just so when you get in your inbox, you see a fake, sort of unsubscribed website that doesn't actually do anything, and then they're like, oh, after like 4 days, they're not going to try and unsubscribe. They're just going to try and unsubscribe right when they get it. So we want to show them some, framework, bones, just thing that'll trick them into thinking they're actually unsubscribing, and then we just keep sending stuff. I don't know what they're doing. Whatever. Yeah, it's not looking good here. This might be a lot shorter stream than I thought. Oh, this one works. So what's the deal here? I really don't know. There's no understanding this. Really isn't. Oh, Alaskan seafood. I gotta keep doing it. Sounds really weird. Sounds weird. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of research here. Pulsey spam email. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, basically nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just Latin manuscripts. I guess this is just as fun. At least I'm doing something. I don't have anything else to do. Might as well
I'll just click around. This brings me back, you know? Brings me back to the mindless clicking and keyboard pressing of Bing Rewards, Swagbucks. Those are the days. Swagbucks wasn't as fun. Swagbucks is what got me into all this. I'm sure, yeah. Let's talk about what I think are the causes of why I'm getting so many of these spam emails right now. Right. Swagbucks. It's gotta be Swagbucks. Or it's when me and my friends were signing each other up for shitty newsletters, and maybe one of my friends hit the jackpot and it got me on some just horrible list that just causes this. Because there is a website like that I've tried to use, but I don't think I've had results. Where it's like you can send an email every 20 minutes, a spam email every 20 minutes. It's just like, is that a popular one? I don't know. But yeah. Swagbucks. If you don't know what Swagbucks is, it's like Bing Rewards. If you don't know what Bing Rewards is, I'll just tell you what Swagbucks is. Swagbucks is a rewards for this. It's like, what's the term? Like penny pinching, making money from home just by doing like surveys and signing up for newsletters and just going through these just horribly spammy looking forms and, you know, things that are like, oh, you can get a free iPad if you subscribe to these 10 services, or buy like one Mally's chocolate order and subscribe for 30-day trial of Blockbuster, and just these horrible looking sites that just are mass produced. I don't know who makes them, but they're just, I don't want to say it's like the dark corners of the internet, because it's not. It's just like the fakest parts of the internet. Like, it just brings you back to like when I first started using the internet. You just see all this like pop-ups and stuff. Like, it looks like pop-ups. These sites that you go in. Basically, Swagbucks. So the main selling point, the main way you make the money, or the main way they say you make the money, is by using their search engine instead of Google. Use theirs, takes control of your search engine when you type in here, and there's a random chance that you get rewards, and you get like, it's just completely random. I mean, there's probably some algorithm that decides whether or not you get points for searching something, but it's seemingly random. Like, you get 20 points just randomly, or you get 15 points, or you get 5. And most of the time you get 0 when you search stuff. But and then 100 Swagbucks is equal to $1. So once you got like 999 Swagbucks, you could buy a $10 Amazon gift card. And I did that a couple times. But the other
part of Swagbucks, the other part of the search engine is they have all this whole other side, or this whole, other part where you can answer surveys, you can just go on these really sketchy pop-up looking websites and go through there. It's just like 80s, like rainbow colors everywhere, Comic Sans, just text that are actually images that you can't highlight. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I hope you can understand what I'm trying to describe. But yeah, they'd have this whole list, and they'd be like, oh, you can get 500 Swagbucks by signing up for this newsletter, or just going on their website, or signing up for this free trial. You do it, and a lot of them were they just wouldn't work. They just wouldn't give you the points or whatever. But yeah, it was pretty sketch. And so I put my email into a lot of forms. That's what I'm trying to get at here. I put my email into a lot of forms. A lot of random websites, like super long URLs like these that just don't make any sense. And that's probably what has caused this. And I want it to end. A couple of these ones I've been getting actually look pretty convincing. They say they're from PayPal, but the way you know is that they don't know your name. They just say hello customer or something stupid. I don't even know if there's an unsubscribe on this one. So why am I getting this, Anyways. Yeah, but Swagbucks, it just was not worth it. It's just not a good search engine. I think the reason I used Bing Rewards for so long, and now it's Microsoft Rewards, but I got burnt out by Bing Rewards too. Oh, but let me just mention that before I get off the topic of Swagbucks, I just remember, I think it was freshman year I was doing this, freshman year of college. I was just up in the library. I would just, it was just what I did in my free time. I would just go through these sites because I was like, oh, I'm making money, But I was making $10 every 2 weeks. It's just ridiculous. I was like, dude, if I just went all in on this, could I just work from home and do this? I would totally do this. Could I make enough money to just have this be my full-time job? I think I can cheat the system here. And I was making $5 a week. I was like, I think I can do this. Yeah. So that was something. But yeah, I spent so much time and effort clicking through just piles of shitty websites. But see, Bing Rewards, that's another story, right? Bing Rewards was so genuine. It was just good. Bing Rewards, I started doing that in high school, maybe junior year, sophomore year.
And basically, Bing Rewards was the same thing. You used Bing, and they'd give you rewards, but it wasn't random. It was, if you searched, you would get points for every search that you made, and there'd be a cap on it, so like 20 searches per day, so you get like 5 points per search. You'd get like I don't know how many points you get, because the points weren't relative as Swagbooks were. I don't know what I think one Bing Rewards point was a lot less than a Swagbucks.
Because in the rewards, Swagbucks had like gift cards from everywhere, but Bing Rewards, obviously, they just had Microsoft stuff, so there were some shitty rewards like Windows Phone sweepstakes or Xbox sweepstakes. Sometimes I would do those, but I mostly got into it because I kept doing it because I could get my Xbox Live subscription for it. You could get like a 6-month or 3-month subscription, Xbox Live Gold, and I could get that in like 2 weeks of hitting the daily limit every day. And I had, oh my gosh, it's just such a dumb thing that I used to do. I just love talking about it. So they'd have a limit for the mobile searches and the desktop searches, right? So the first thing I would do is I'd have a system for searching after a while. I would go in the search field, right? And it wouldn't let you just search the same thing over and over again. It wouldn't count that. So you'd have to have unique searches, right? So I'd put in a huge string of letters, and I'd backspace enter, click backspace enter, click backspace enter, and I'd do that 20 times until I get all my points. And then I'd have a user agent switcher as a Google Chrome extension, so I could trick the browser into thinking I was on mobile. And so then I could get the 20 points on mobile too. So I go click backspace enter, and I get all those points. And then where I really went down the rabbit hole and I really started wasting my time was I was like, okay, well, I have this one account and I can get the 3-month Xbox Live Gold in about 2 weeks. What if I just make a bunch of accounts and I can get a bunch of months? You know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. So I made 5 throwaway email accounts and rolled them all into Bing Rewards and did this 20 searches on desktop, and I think it was 15 on mobile. They had a lower limit for mobile, but you do like, okay, so 35 searches a day through 5 accounts, sign out, sign into the new account, do all that, and then there were like daily challenges too. You do like a quiz, you click on a bunch of links. Microsoft would like show off a product or something, or like a Bing wallpaper or something, just so you'd have to click on all those, and just it was a grind. I think this is not spam. Yeah. But yeah, it was a grind, to say the least. But it paid off. It paid off. Well, that's debatable. Actually, I don't think it paid off for about... I had this long crusade. Well, okay, this is what happened first. There was the climb, the improvement,
the accolation of efficiency. I was getting more efficient. I had a system. I had 5 accounts. I was reaping in the rewards. I was living. I was thriving. And then I lost it all. Somehow I got caught. I think because I made one more account. I was greedy. And I think on the rules, like terms of service, it said, oh, you can only have like 5 accounts per household. I think I made one more account. And it was just like, they banned all my accounts just like that. And then that was it for me. But I think, yeah, so they banned all those accounts, and I was like, oh, that's it, you know? Or I think, I don't know, they restricted them or something, or they suspended them. Oh, Whitney, come on, that's not junk. This is what I worry about. It puts stuff that's not junk in the junk, and then it puts stuff that's junk in the not junk, so like, what are these filters even doing? They're obviously not working. Anyways, back to Bing rewards. So yeah, all my accounts got suspended because I broke the rules and made too many accounts. You're only supposed to have 1 account per user, and I had 5. Big whoop. But yeah, that left me pretty defeated for probably about a year. But then I came back. I came back, I think freshman year. I know I was doing it freshman year. And then I think I started doing swag bucks after that. I might have been doing them at the same time even. But anyways, oh man, there's just so much history intertwined with this story. It sometimes hurts to talk about. But yeah, long story short, I think I went back to it, and I was able to just grind it out on all these 5 accounts and get at least like 2 years, or a year and like a half or something of Xbox Live. So I don't have to pay for a good year and a half. I think I'm paying for it now though, so all that effort is not is over. But it's only $5 a month, so or 15 now, I think, now that I have Game Pass with it too, but Game Pass is pretty good. Yeah, they also changed it to Microsoft Rewards now. It has a newer look, I guess, because no one uses Bing. But they still make you use Bing to get the points. They just don't call it Bing Rewards anymore because I don't know, maybe they're planning to change the search engine name. But like, who doesn't use Google? I don't know. I've seen some like Reddit crusaders that are like, use DuckDuckGo. But like, just why? You worried about your privacy? I don't know. That seems to be what it's for. But see, like, all those links like in the middle were broken, but now these ones from 9 days ago are perfectly fine. So I don't know. I I have no idea. Done. Hey, welcome to Google. Okay, I don't actually know. Oh, I know the hiccups. Oh boy. Oh, it's loading the BioTrust email again. Jesus Christ. ASMR. I don't know where I was going with those stories. Oh yeah, just because I was trying to talk about why am I getting these emails. But yeah, Bing Rewards was just better than Swagbucks because it never had you put your email. It was, totally surrounding around Microsoft and them advertising their stuff. So there was no email list that you subscribe to like Swagbucks. Like Swagbucks was totally all these spammy companies would externally give their rewards opportunities through Swagbucks. And that was the problem, I think. Awesome. Okay, well, look, we're like 2/5 through. Not bad, not bad. It's been like an hour, so I could be done in an hour and a half, probably. So I can definitely stay up till. This is looking pretty solid. I think I'm hitting my second wind, my stride. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling things getting unsubscribed from, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Every, blue date that becomes black. It gives me strength. It gives me power. It gives me a sense of control. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. What else can I talk about? I don't want to say that. It's just chill, man. I don't have to talk about anything. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling, and I'm just vibing out here. God, get away. Did I even finish that thought that I had about Contagion? I don't think I did. In that movie, everyone right now should watch it. It's it's like about a respiratory illness, catches the world by surprise, and it has a much higher it touches on all the same problems that coronavirus is, mortality rate, the infection, or they bring up all those terms and stuff, and it's really cool to see. It's all about their response and social distancing. They talk about that, and it really is cool. It's completely fiction. The only difference is that they gotta make it kind of interesting. So the mortality rate is 20% or 30%. 10% or something. People just like foam up in the mouth and just die like super quick. But yeah, it's kind of like kind of a trashy movie, kind of unrealistic, but it's also really interesting. Just like if you don't have anything else to watch right now, I really recommend it. But yeah, anyways, in that movie, the thing that stuck with me the most, I don't know why, is that they're like, don't touch your face. People touch their face 5,000 times a day or something, or whatever they said. And then the other person's like, 3 to 5 times every waking minute. I wonder if that's actually true. I didn't look that up. Like I didn't fact check it. But do you think you touch your face 3 to 5 times every minute? I don't think you do. But every time I touch my face, I'm like, oh, I gotta. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy right now. Every time I touch my face now, I'm like, 3 to 5 times per minute. I better not touch it for another couple of minutes so I can be lower than that stat. You know. Anyways. Yeah. Exciting stuff happening. I'm sorry, Kristen Marzoka. All your emails are going to my junk. I'm sorry. Does anybody like Toro y Moi? That new song, The Difference, is out. It's pretty good. It's nowhere near like his best song, but it's cool. I'm just happy because it's getting like a lot of listens. It's at like 5 million listens right now on Spotify. Anyways, the music video is pretty cool too. I don't know. I just love Toro y Moi. And I just found out that I just found about the Les Sins project, and there's a really good song in that album that he makes on there. It's just like a side project, I guess, an alter ego. And then he has two collaboration albums, 2 collab albums with other artists, which are not really my style, or they're just not good. Whoops. But there was just a lot of music I didn't know that he had, and there were like a couple of EPs that I didn't know he had. And there were some good songs from one of the EPs. I don't remember which one. It had a blue album thing. I don't want to open my Spotify because there's I'll show a lot of people's usernames and stuff that I'm friends with if that pops up. I'd rather not. Anyways. Yeah, I wonder, who are my artists year so far. Because I've been listening to a lot more music, I feel like. I'm working from home. And I don't know, just in general this year I've listened to a lot more music. Just because I've been doing less social interaction and more interpersonal interaction. Basically, I've been alone more than I usually am. Or I just like listening to music more right now. Jeez. What is it called? Last FM? Last FM, yeah. I recommend if you like to see, like if you like the Spotify year in review, but you feel like, what the heck? Feel like it doesn't give you enough information? Totally recommend. Oh boy. I don't have the right password. Oh yeah, my username. Yeah, it keeps using the wrong thing. Oh, what? That didn't even work? I thought... Oh, that worked. Okay, so... Artists. Oh. Well, that's not it. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, here we go. Top track, Nighttime by Superorganism. Good song! Good song. Top artist, Miguel. I dug into his War and Leisure album. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, this is the last 7 days, so I want to see 90 days. Straight Out of Mumbai, baby. Why, yeah. This is a good one. Okay, this is a good. I like this. Straight Out of Mumbai. I'm surprised by that. Because I discovered that song, I guess, over winter break. Money Machine, Habit, Remix, Tea Time. I'm surprised by that. Listerine, Wait a Minute. Okay. How about 30 Days? Why? Cigarette Daydreams by Kate. Oh, that's my sister. Hot Girl Bummer. Me and my sister. Tunnel Vision. Me and my sister share a Spotify account. So, but I've listened to it a lot more than her lately. Last 365 days. I only connected this to my Spotify like November or something. This is pretty cool. Oh yeah, what about albums? Wait. Albums is probably not as interesting. This is last 90 days. Peak. Love Letter. Follow the Bride. I don't know why it has that many. That's weird. One Direction. Yeah. Top artists. I'm interested to see this one. Blood Orange, yeah. I was disappointed by Blood Orange. I went through a lot of his stuff. I just didn't find much. But the reason I went through so much of his stuff is because it said he was like Toro Moi. But it's just the side. I guess it's the side of Toro Moi that I don't really like. It's like chill wave, just not, just alright. Yeah, J. Paul. That's pretty good, man. He's got a lot of good songs on that Leak album. You guys like veggie sticks? Kind of stale. They're still good. I'm more than halfway through now. But there's 126, so this might go to Can we beat it before 3, guys? Like or not? Ash, you think we can do it before 5 p.m.? Thinking of going back home to my family because the place where I'm working, my internship ends in May 8th, and the place that I'm working, seems they haven't said officially, but it seems like I'm not gonna be able to go back physically. The whole company's not gonna be able to go back physically. On May 8th hits, we'll still be working from home. So if I just go back home, then I could just work from home there. And it'll be the same. And I won't have to come back here. Which I think is good. I'm considering it because I'm doing classes in the summer in Cincinnati, so if I'm not gonna see my family much then during the summer, so if I can see them for a little bit this semester, that would be pretty cool. That would be good. Because I just love my family. Oh, I love my family. I wish I had people that actually watched this so I could ask them things. I thought if I start talking about stuff like that, then it's gonna get depressing real quick. So I'm not going to. Right now, it's like, this is how I see it. Oh, a better day is a tap away. That's how I see it. It's something that I enjoy doing. I'm trying to figure out why I enjoy doing it. What sane person enjoys doing this? I think it's kind of like therapy. Not really. If I say that, it's the same thing. It's like saying doing anything that you love is like therapy, which, yeah. I think I say that because it just kind of has that like vibe that like it influences me, or influences, it pressures, it pushes me to talk about things, and I feel like talking about things is therapeutic. I think it's not like it's therapy, but it is therapeutic. It's something I enjoy doing, and it's also therapeutic. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh. Interesting email. Thank you. Yeah, so I keep making these videos. For who knows what reason. For no one in particular. For myself, I guess. For myself, I've had this conversation before. Let's go deep. Let's go deep into why I'm doing this in my life, career choices. I'm doing this not just for myself. Well, okay, this is what I'm doing right now. This is for myself. But I also go to college. And I also, okay, what I'm saying right now is really, like, convoluted, but I'm just going to keep talking and maybe it'll make sense. I wouldn't mind. Just went down there for a second, I think. Looks like the stream's still going, though. Cool beans. Let's keep it going. I don't know. This is like, nobody's watching, so who cares? Right? Yeah, so I think doing YouTube is pretty cool, and if I could make a living off of it, that would be pretty cool too. But I am not very good at it. I don't have like talent or like, you know, I'm not an artist, I'm not a comedian. I may be like a little bit funny, but I'm not a comedian. I don't know how to plan things or make funny sketches, you know. But one thing I do have is the drive, but not like too much of a drive. Like, I'm not gonna go out and learn like things, like take online classes to learn like film and all this crap. I just like seeing videos get uploaded and seeing results and stuff like that. think creating stuff, but not creating too much. Is any of this making sense? So I like all that stuff, but I also understand that it's not too reliable of a career choice. So I am sticking with, and I didn't know this when I first went into college. When I first went into college, I was like, oh yeah, engineering, I'm going to be an engineer and everything's going to be great. But now I kind of realize I don't really care about engineering at all. But since I already put a good year into it, I figured, I might as well just... And I mean, I'm content. I would be content if I was a software developer, computer engineer, whatever. If that was my 9-to-5 job for the rest of my life. I see that as a solid plan B, or a solid fallback, or, just a stable way of making income. And yeah, that's what I was trying to say when I say I don't just do this for myself. I don't, like, sometimes I think about, I could just drop out and just full send it. But there's a couple problems with that. I don't have the confidence to move out to LA and start making videos or whatever. I don't have like a game plan either. I just like making random spontaneous shit. I mean, there was kind of a game plan with the People channel, but the other people didn't have the same kind of drive that I had, so that's another discussion. Where was I? I don't know. I don't know where I was. Oh yeah, but like, I feel like I have a better way of saying this than what I'm about to say, but I don't remember. I'm doing this engineering, I'm going through with this and getting a degree, and probably gonna end up working, like, if YouTube doesn't, if I don't, like, some YouTube miracle or viral video or whatever, I'm probably gonna keep going with that, the engineering thing, not just for myself, but, like, to provide for a family, for, like, a wife and kids and all that, like, even if I was big on YouTube, like, would I feel like it would be stable enough for a family, That's a question. That's an interesting question. Can YouTube be stable? Can YouTube provide you a stable income? I guess. People have done it. A lot of people have done it. Oh. See, this is what I'm saying. Now my internet's just going out all the time. Just went out twice. I don't understand. It's the tag team. It's the team of 3 and their dogs too. The letterman, my roommate, and my landlord all trying to shut down this stream. Unbelievable. They're not going to get away with it. You know what else there is in this house? I'm on the 2nd floor. I have a closet. In the closet there's a little door. A little like square. You open it up and there's like attic with like, but it's like barely an attic because there's not stuff in it. It's just more like the innards of the house. There's like all the pink Panther sealant and those squishy aluminum tubes. I don't know what goes through them, air. But it connects my bedroom or my roommate's bedroom. Not the roommate who's like in the syndicate, but my roommate who I hang out with sometimes. But yeah. I crawled through there like 2 weeks ago when I was very drunk. What was that 1 week ago? I don't remember. Yeah, I do some pretty crazy, awesome stuff when I'm at a party, you know. I wish that like for a day you could just be one of your friends, just see yourself from their point of view, just hear how you talk, like see how your body moves. I'm sure like everyone has wanted that, but I don't know why that just popped in my head right now. I think I just say things sometimes and I'm like, I wonder what that looked like. Like I see myself in pictures and I'm like, oh, I looked like that at that moment. I look like that when I make that face, you know? And then I like try not to make that face that much. Or I try to make that face more often. Zippy Loan and Max Loan 365. There's some classics. Mad Max. I actually have not seen the new Mad Max movie. Mad Max Fury Road. And I remember when the Oscars were going on, that got like so many of like, you know, not Best Picture, but like all the other awards, like Best Special Effects, but, well, maybe not even Best Special Effects, but like Best Cinematography, Best Costume Design, Best blah blah blah. You know, all this like good stuff about a movie. I still need to see it. I actually really liked the Mad Max video game. Like whatever the newest one is. I played it on Xbox One. I actually really liked it. My coworker recommended it to me and he was like, it's one of my favorite games. I'm like, it doesn't look like something I would like. It looks like a trashy movie video game. But it was actually pretty damn good. It was like, okay, when you start it, you're like, this is bad. But I don't know, it just has a good progression type thing. Keeps you entertained, keeps you busy with stuff to do, and it has a good progression. They do a good job with having you get stronger and go through all the areas of the world and all that. But yeah, it definitely starts really slow. And it just fueled my completionist like way that I play a lot of games. Like it just has a bunch of stuff like around the map that is pretty clear. Like there's not too much. There's just like the right amount. That's why I really liked Forza Horizon 2. Oh my god. Those are some good games. I haven't had a good game to play in a while, but Ori is pretty good right now. And I was thinking about getting Animal Crossing. And then, yeah. I guess as far as other games go, I'm really excited for the Breath of the Wild sequel. That's about it. Halo Infinite. I'm not like super excited about it. I'll play it. I want to play it for sure. But I do like Halo. I'm trying to think what else. There's some indie games that like have been on the back burner. I don't know, Life is Strange is over, so don't have anything there. I think I don't know, the coronavirus games might be delayed. Movies are already getting delayed. But games might get delayed now even. I don't know, I don't really care about all these new bigger games coming out like Cyberpunk 2077. Something made me a little bit more interested in Cyberpunk because it was made by somebody. It was made by some developer that I didn't realize. Oh shit. Hey. Oopsie daisies. I don't know if that stopped the stream at all, but it's back open now. Oh, I'm looking at my. This looks like I have a stub, a bone. We're about 3/5 of the way there. I'm not feeling very tired though. I'm doing good. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah. This is what I used to see. Every site would have their own little unsubscribe thing. And you'd get like a couple every month, and you just unsubscribe from them, and that was it.
You didn't have to do this. We were forced to go through 561 emails and unsubscribe from them all like this. That's just not fair. That's not fair for anybody. No one wants to do this. Understand that, right? Ever watch Samurai Jack? That's a good show. Me and my roommate watched the last season, season 5. Yeah, what I thought originally was that it was a reboot. I think a lot of people thought it was that don't know about the show, instead it was just a reboot. But it's actually a finishing to the story because it originally got canceled, and the guy who made the show in the first place wanted to wrap up the story. And it's really good. It's pretty interesting because the first 4 seasons were, kind of a kid's show. Kind of not though, like Last Airbender, kind of. I don't remember that level of maturity, I guess. Yeah. I'm not good at multitasking. But then the 5th season is on Adult Swim, and it has like a good amount of blood in it, and it has like some sexual jokes and sexual tension going on. So that's interesting. But it's good. It is definitely good. Definitely has a really good ending. Definitely recommend it. I watched like a couple episodes like throughout the first 4 seasons, but I'm gonna go I just started the first season. Now I'm gonna actually watch it because the last season was really cool, and they bring back a lot of characters. Like when we were watching it, and everyone was like, "Oh, this character's from this episode," and "Oh, that's the species from this episode where Samurai Jack does this." And basically, the show's art is super unique. It has, I don't know what to relate it to. Kind of like Dragon Ball Z and Last Airbender, but the art style is just super cool. And the battles, they have so many cool battles in it. It doesn't necessarily take itself seriously. Season 5 kind of does. They definitely focus more on the story, but like a lot of the episodes in the first 4 seasons, they're kind of just standalone. Like there's an overarching story, but a lot of them just kind of do their own thing. So you can just watch random episodes and not worry about getting confused about the story. Super cool art direction, art style. Good intro music. Gotta go back to the past. Yeah. Anyways.
see if I can unsubscribe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried unsubscribing from New York Times before, but like I didn't have an account, so I don't know. I don't know how I got into that. I think that was something recently I signed up for something. It wasn't like for rewards or anything. I don't know what it was for. It might have been so I could like get past the limit of like 3 articles per month or whatever stupid thing they have. Yeah, it was that. It was something like that. I don't know what the exact limit was, but it was to get past something like that. Fun stuff, right? Oh man. You know, drinking is fun and all that. But one thing that I have not done in 3 solid months. What am I doing? Okay, maybe a little bit less than 3 months, but about 3 months. No, wait. Yeah, over 3 months, almost 4 months. It was smoke. Smoke the Green Giant's hairs. That's good, right? BB Bop's curls. Wait, who's Barney Green Dinosaur? Who's Baby Bop's curls. Yeah, because I don't know anybody down here that smokes, so I can't ask them for anything because I don't know anybody down here. But I don't know, it's just kind of. I don't know, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Because I don't know how I feel about smoking, honestly. I hope that once it gets legalized recreationally, if it ever does, I'm sure it will, but that I can just like do edibles and not have to smoke, because you know, people say, oh, it's not bad for you at all. Smoking is still just kind of sketched about that. It's not like I smoke that much either. I smoke like once a month or twice a month or something when I was doing it, you know. Oh, I guess I'm good. I don't know, I like doing it every so often. I kind of miss doing it. It was fun. I'm addicted. But okay, so I made a playlist that I haven't gotten to use yet, that I feel like has a lot of good songs for listening to when you're high, and I want to try it out, but I haven't been able to. So I'm just, you know, I'm just. I just don't understand sometimes. Oh, I just don't understand. Why is my life so hard? Oh, boy. Hell yeah. We're sorry you were about to unsubscribe. I want some other offers. What? Oh, okay. I thought they were just gonna slide that in there. What do you eat for lunch? That's not on the email, that's an actual question. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't have any Kleenex either. It's embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh boy. Where am I? Okay. I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Do you think this video will like get taken down if I put the Samurai Jack intro music over it? I don't think so.
Long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. But a foolish samurai holding a magic sword stepped forth to oppose. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and plunged into the future, where my evil is raw. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the future that is not.
To the best samurai Jack. Jack. Back to the best samurai Jack. Gotta get back to the best samurai Jack. Jack. Back to the best samurai Jack. Jack. Gotta get back to the best. Jack. So I've seen this form before. It's a great show. Definitely recommend. I've seen this kind of form before. So maybe we're getting old enough. This is 16 days old. Yeah, I don't see the, what was it? Pulsey anymore. So maybe they got caught for that, or whatever one they're using before got caught, so they switched to Pulsey. I don't know. Oh, we got another lawn one here. Oh man, we've come a long way. This is definitely come a long way. Proud of everybody here. Oh. Hey, it doesn't work. Oh, here's Pulsey again. It's back. You guys want to hear my ideas for some apps? I had a couple ideas. I didn't know. I actually was gonna try and just like make a test app just to see how hard it was. But I don't know, you literally like kind of have to have a Mac because you code in this thing called Xcode and you use Swift language, but like the best way to use it is to just have a Mac because you can only download this Xcode application through the Mac store. So then I was trying to like run Mac OS on a virtual machine and it was just a disaster because my computer could not handle it.
That was attractive. Nope. But yeah. But I still have some ideas. I think it would be cool to make an app. But I don't know how much effort I would want to put into it. Because, like I said, like, I would be content coding and just getting paid all the time, but if I just made like a freelance app and didn't get paid for it at all, that's kind of not, like, it's not something I want to do that much, you know, that I would just do it for free like this, you know, like this. I don't mind doing it for free and not making any money off of it. But making an app, that's a good amount of work, I feel like, to do just because who knows, maybe it's not that much work. No. Oh yeah, but my ideas. So I have one idea where it's like it's a social media app, right? I want a social media app, basically Twitter, where you can have multiple accounts, but where you don't have to have separate emails. And it's just easier to switch between multiple accounts. Like, I was thinking of this because I made a TikTok for just a random, like very specific niche thing that I wanted to post on that account. And I was like, well, like, I could make a Twitter account for this, but then I'm making my email, and it would just be another thing that I have to, like, switch between. I would get those stupid Twitter notifications all the time. So I just want a social media app where I can post like how I post on Twitter, like pictures and text. But I can have little specific accounts where I can just post these specific things. I could switch between them really easily. Like, as easy as I was thinking, like, if you've ever used Slack or Discord or whatever, like, the way you switch between channels, like, that easy, like, just a simple tap or click or something, you know? But yeah. But then I was thinking, like, if you have these different accounts that you can switch between, what would be your feed? You know, what would be, like, if you wanted to leave a comment on a post, what account would you post from? What would, like, your feed look like as you're scrolling through everybody's posts, you know? So I need to think about that one a little bit. I haven't thought about it. Maybe I can think about it right now. Nah. I just want to talk right now. Not actually think. the other idea I had, oh my god, I've been trying to think of this in the back of my head, and I cannot think of what the idea is. I actually cannot think of what the idea is. I'm gonna be silent for a little bit while I think of what the idea is. Okay, hold on a second. Oh yeah. Okay, so a combination of Snapchat and messages. Hear me out on this one. I think Snapchat is one of my favorite apps ever. Like, I love it. I love the idea of sending a picture with every message that you send. I think that's fucking genius. But the problem with Snapchat is it built itself on this privacy safety platform where, oh, you can send a picture to someone and it'll completely and utterly delete itself after 10 seconds. But now they've grown so much and they've given the option that you can just make it infinite, you know. And most people use that, but it's still, you know, once you tap out of it, it's gone. Unless you replay it, but you know, what I love using Snapchat so much more than messages, because Snapchat just has funny filters, it has stickers, it's got GIFs you can put on things, it's got Bitmojis. I mean, Messages has Bitmojis too, but no one uses it like that. Snapchat's just easier to use, it's more fun, it's got stories on it, it's got all these cool features that Messages just cannot stack up to in any way. The only problem I have with Snapchat, and maybe this could just be an update to Snapchat, but I feel like it's a little bit bigger than that. What I want to see from Snapchat is I want to be able to just go back to any picture that was sent and see what it was. I don't want them to go away. Because the reason I've been kind of shying away from using Snapchat as much is because I've realized that I love looking back in the same way that I love looking back at old videos that I made. I love looking back at old text messages that I made, that I've sent. I love that. I love being able to look back at old text messages that I've sent to people. But I can't do that with Snapchat. The only way I can do that is if I screenshot it. And Snapchat screenshots are great. But what if I could just go back to everyone and just see them and save them there? So I was thinking, okay, you have this new app that has like all this cool Snapchat functionality with the picture taking and, you know, all that fun stuff, but looks a lot more like Messages, and that you can just scroll through. So that's why it just has to be somewhere in the middle. Either it's Snapchat, where all the pictures save, or it's Messages,
with just more focus on taking pictures. Because, yeah, you can take a picture in Messages, but you can't add a caption right when you take the picture. And it just takes longer to open up the camera on Messages. So yeah, it just has to be somewhere in the middle. I was just thinking of like something where it's like, it looks a lot like Messages, and that you can scroll up and see stuff, but you just have this big Snapchat camera circle right there, and you just click that, it pops up the camera, take it, do all your Snapchat stuff, send it, pops up right there, pops up, you have all your, you got all your messages, and I was talking to it with my one friend, who's also a computer engineer, and he's like, how are you gonna, like, that's a lot, if you save all those images, that's gonna be a lot of space that you're taking up, a lot of data that you're taking up, with all those JPEG files and whatever. And I was just like, well, maybe you could make them a little smaller or something, I don't know what you do about that. But so that you could still see it, and then you click on it, tap on it, and it opens up to full size. I don't know. How Karen got her thyroid unstuck in 2 short weeks. You gotta love some of these. And it's a broken link. But yeah, those are my 2 ideas for apps that I would like to make. But yeah, they're probably a lot of work to make something like that. Definitely a competitive market as well. Social media apps. Maybe Snapchat, Apple can just buy Snapchat and then convert it into their Messages app, and then I'll be happy. But Snapchat also has stories, which I don't think Messages could ever do unless Messages wants to turn into a social media app. Do you yeah. Some things I wish I could just talk about, but it's not the time nor place to talk about some personal things. At this point, I don't even know if it's my internet or OBS. I think it's my internet too. I don't even know. See, this is what I'm talking about. How can it just be... It just went out twice in like a 1 minute, 2 minute span. It's not okay. Like, how am I gonna be a professional streamer? How am I ever gonna win a victory royale? What the hell is that? What if I'm only through like 100 and it just like keeps, the space keeps getting, or like this thing keeps getting smaller, it just hasn't loaded everything yet? I would probably just end the stream. Like, I'm getting a little bit tired. Yeah, so I personally like my toast and my waffles and my bagels a little bit burnt. Or, well, okay. I think I prefer the perfect golden brown, you know, like marshmallow, you know, toast, but I don't mind, like, it's not ruined for me if it's burnt. Some people, they just can't eat it if it's burnt. I say bring it on. But maybe that just stems from my my overall non-confrontational personality. Man, that's deep right there. That's very deep. Let's all think about that one together. Silversingles.com. I've seen that one quite a bit. Personal loans. Lost my internet again there. What about like food that you used to eat as a kid, like that your mom used to pack for you for lunch, or like hot lunches? See if this does anything. Yeah, like school lunches. Go-Gurt. I just started thinking of Go-Gurt for some reason. That's why I brought that up. Go-Gurt. Oh man, Go-Gurt. So string cheese. Oh my god, dude. Did you ever have the part, like those things where they're like giving away a Nintendo DS or like money or something? They're like, oh, you gotta get all the letters on the string cheese, but like there was one letter that was always just impossible to forget. That's like, they still do that. Like, I buy Cane's. They still have like the Cane's letters, and, like no one ever has the S or something stupid like that. But I remember back in there was like a string cheese one where it was like Mario was on it, and it was, you could open a Nintendo DS Lite. We had all the letters except one, and like we all thought, or at least I thought at the time, we're like, we gotta go to the store and buy some more string cheese because we almost had this Nintendo DS. And my cousins had like DS's and Game Boys. They'd play Pokemon on it. I was like, oh, I want... Or like they would play Mario on it too. And I'd be like, oh, if we get this DS, we're gonna make it. We're gonna be so cool. But we never got the last letter because you never get the last letter. It's a sham, okay? It's a big scam to make you come back and buy more, baby. Everything's a fucking scam, I swear to God. Except when they do, like, McDonald's and Burger King will do their little things where you, like, peel the thing off the bag of fries or the drink or whatever. I mean, the big prizes are a scam, but, like... And, okay, I don't know if they're a scam or not. I'm just saying that because I've never seen anybody win. But there's probably some winners somewhere. But the ones like just in general aren't a scam because you go and you can get a free fry most of the time, which I think is pretty cool. Or you get like buy one get one free. You know, I mean, sure, it's a scam because it makes you come back. But like at least you do get free stuff. At least like you win often. With those, you know. What was I talking about before? No. The letter, yeah, okay. Food and lunches. You got Go-Gurt. I don't know if like you've ever had Go-Gurt, but I don't know if you ever had Go-Gurt, but it was pretty. I'm trying to remember the flavors. There was one that was like blue, and that was like that was a good one. And there was like the strawberry one. There was like the banana one. Was there a banana one? Or like it was just vanilla or something? I don't know. But yeah, the Go-Gurt. That was some good stuff. There was the SpongeBob one. There was the one with the jokes. They used to be better with the wrapping, I remember, and then they got just like boring. And they're always like the same two wrapping things. Or maybe I just realized that they were the same two. You know, like they always have something fun. You slurp. Well, the SpongeBob ones I think were more fun. I don't know. They just used to try harder back in the day. Now they just don't care. They don't care about kids and the Go-Gurt. Just the Go-Gurt community has just gone downhill. It's sad to see, but it's true. Jeez, yeah. Can't I finish this in a 3-hour limit? Yeah. I wish I could play music, but I don't think I really can. I think it just gets taken down. I just had like a major nostalgic trip yesterday, I think, because I found me and my cousins, we would watch so many YouTube videos on our grandmother's shitty computer. Just horribly old computer. Back in the day, like, not like super early stages of YouTube, but probably like, I don't know, it's pretty early, like 2009, 2008. And we would watch, like, my one cousin, like, always watched, like, the 2D animations and stuff. So, she watched a lot of animators, so. There was this one where it was Eevees from Pokemon. It was Eevee Dance Party, and the Eevees were like, it was all like rainbow lights and stuff, and it was a Fall Out Boy song. It was just like a music video, this horrible 2D animation. I mean, not horrible, but like compared to stuff now. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh, unsubscribe by mailing. Unsubscribe letter. Oh, okay. Nice. I'm sure that's the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. I'm sure. Here we go. And it goes like, dance, dance. I can look up the lyrics and sing them for you. Dance, dance, we're falling apart at halftime. Dance, dance, and these are the lives you love to lead. Dance, this is the way they love if they know how. Misery. I don't know how it goes. Yeah. Dance, dance, for falling apart. Half time, dance, dance. And these are the lives you love to lead. Dance, this is the way they love. They know how misery love me. Dance, dance. We're falling apart. Half time, dance, dance. And these are the lives you love to lead. This is the way they live. I don't know. It's a lot better when Fall Out Boy sings it. Sorry, I don't really do it justice. Oh, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, though. I can see it. But I'm not even tired, though. I'm just tired of talking. Oh, shoot. I'm tired of having to talk about mundane, useless things. I mean, I guess that's just all. I mean, everything in my life is mundane and useless. Well, everything that I do and create, everything in my life is not mundane and useless. But everything that I do, well, I'm just gonna stop talking. Done. That's my favorite. Gotta love that internet. Gotta love that internet, you know. I might have to get more water. Because my body has been trained that I usually drink a lot of water around this time. This is when I'm cooling off. You know? Oh, Walk-in Safety Tub is back. Okay, I've been missing Wild Alaskan Company and Walk-in Safety Tub. Haven't seen them in a while, honestly. Okay. Oh, I might get. Oh yeah, these veggie sticks are not. Let's get a nutrient bar or something. Don't wait for an infestation. Prevent will save $501 on a Terminix pest control plan. I'll also be happy when I can take this headset off. This is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. This is my one roommate. who works for the syndicate, he wears a headset probably 90% of his waking hours. I don't think I've seen him outside his room without the headset on. Well, except when he's like leaving the house. But like if he's eating dinner or doing laundry, oh yeah, he's got that headset on for sure. He's got it on, and he's got it. It's like this. It's not wireless, so it's right into his pocket with his phone, which is just it's embarrassing nowadays. You know, it's just kind of you're on a lower playing field if you don't have your fucking AirPods. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here we go. These are my favorite ones. Save those. Now I'll read this one to you. I'll read this one out loud. Ready for this? Wait, where is it? Okay. From Nata Tempting. I wish you a great day. I hope this letter will arrive for the proper address and you will see it. My name is Nataska. I am 29 years old. I lead healthy lifestyle. I wake up early in the morning. I am an early bird. My day commences at 6 a.m. I commence with morning run. My height is 170 centimeters. My weight is 53 kilograms. I am a brunette. I work as a nurse. I enjoy my work. I assume that my job is necessary for the society. I am keen on helping people. I want to encounter a man with whom I would feel safe. Well, you've come to the right place. I hope every girl wishes it and sees in her man a strong man and defender. I search for only serious relationship. I am not concerned flirting or correspondence. I don't wish to waste my time. If you search for the same, we may learn each other better. What is your opinion? I will show my photos in the next letter. I will look forward to your answer. Nataska. Wow. Nataska. I've got to reply. Nataska. See if we get a response. Okay. Back to the grind. Sometimes I think I could make it in the beatboxing industry. Sometimes. Like, get this. Yeah. I mean, that's all you really need to do. You only get that once. Yeah. It's really not that hard. Beatboxing. Yes, I had Pink Floyd songs in this weed playlist. The Smoking Songs to Smoke 2 playlist. How fucking gay that sounds. I mean, not gay, I mean, straight, I mean, black, I mean, I mean, Donald Trump. Yeah. If I criticize Donald Trump, then everybody likes me, right? Right? Oh no, I get that. Oh god. Oh, you can't win. Can't use any derogatory terms anymore. Fucking sucks, man. What's the world come to? Can't use derogatory terms about me getting canceled. Come on. Not cool, man. Oh, what was I just talking about? Oh yeah. I was listening to Pink Floyd, and I put some songs in there from Dark Side of the Moon, which I thought would be really cool to listen to when I was high, but I haven't been able to smoke. Oh, my life is so hard. My life is just so hard. But I also listened to The Wall, like yesterday. I thought it was pretty good. I have a friend who really likes Pink Floyd, or likes Pink Floyd. He said I should listen, so I did. It was good. I like Dark Side of the Moon better. And Wish You Were Here. I listened to that one too. Oh my god. I've got to have the itchiest nose in the entire world. Oh! Smelmer. Oh, it's getting pretty crazy now. I'm just saying random things. What am I gonna say next? What am I gonna say next? What am I gonna say next? I don't know. Oh, why? I'm going insane. Hey. My life is a sham. My life is a sham. My life is filled with... Yeah. It's almost over. It's almost over. Everything is not what it seems when you can fix all your problems with the slightest of ease. Be careful not to mess with the balance of things, because everything is not what it seems. Oh shoot. Just realized I'm using BetterNet. I'm using a VPN. There we go. There we go. Old. I just want... the slightest ease. Yes, please. You can step in your fingers, you can make it bad. That's what I said. Everything is not what it seems when you can extremes. Into trouble if you go to extremes, because everything is not what it seems. Everything is not what it seems when you can figure out your own the simplest of means. Be careful not to wonder. Oh, God. Because everything is not. Alright, that was probably the whitest shit I've done in the past 5 years. But it was worth it. Because that show intro is a fucking bop. Okay, don't try and tell me that's not. Do not try and tell me. I don't think I can remember. Why do I have this? Why? I don't think I remember a single episode from that show, though, if I'm being honest. I remember the movie, which is pretty cool. I remember. Okay, some episodes are starting to come back to me now. What is this? What? I don't want to see this. Go away. Go away. Senior savings. So this is good. I feel like I got a lot off my mind, you know. There's things that are definitely more on my mind that I can't get off my mind on the internet, as public as this. Even though no one will see it, but like, just in case someone does. It just feels wrong. And that's like I upload videos to this channel, but there are a lot more videos that I film that I just keep on my camera and keep on my hard drive or SD card, because they're, like I said, I like filming them just because, one, I like recording my life and what's going on, and also it's therapeutic, helps me think through things, but they're too current, and I talk about people in my life, and if they saw what I think, and stuff like that, like right now, like in the moment that all like stuff is happening, that it would just be weird. It would make it really awkward. I hope that someday I can upload those things to this channel, or maybe not even that, just like, I don't know. I just like, YouTube is cool, but there's some things that you just can't put on there because they're just too personal. It is the internet. So I like. So I think, like, I guess I do want some privacy. I'm getting into a bigger topic, but like, I feel like I am on such the far side of the spectrum when it comes to privacy and stuff. Like, I could care less about companies like taking my data and listening to my voice and whatever to give me personalized ads and all that. I think that's the way of the future. Like, people are concerned about privacy and all that, and I don't give a shit. Like, I love using, like, location trackers and stuff. And, like, I have Google Track, like, everywhere I've been on that Google Timeline thing, and I love using Snap Maps and Find My Friends and all this stuff, but yeah, there's some things that I'd like to keep private for sure. This channel, I mean, if anyone really wanted to find it, they could, but would they even know to look for it? That's the whole point. You just don't talk about it. And then, okay, we're done. We're actually done. Done a full month's worth of spam emails, and I hope that it had an effect. So, yeah. Oh shoot. What can I put? Yeah, so watch this, but I enjoyed doing it. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. If anybody does watch this in the future, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this journey with me. And I hope that I was able to teach you a thing or two. And I think on this note, I will, if anybody is watching this and sends me this message, I will buy this book for them and me too. And we will color together. Someone actually made this. Okay, I think that's all for me. Alright. Hey, you made it under 3 hours.